Alright guys, so recently, actually it wasn't even really that recently anymore, but, there were new missions added to the Legendary Goku event. I think there were 9 added on Global and 10 added on JP. So we're gonna do videos on at least 8 of them, because I know I can beat at least 8 of them. We're gonna hop in right now, because this is gonna take a while. So, the one that I'm not sure if I can beat is the Wicked Bloodline run, and I've tried that a whole lot, and I can't beat it. And Androids is actually the last one other than Wicked Bloodline that I have yet to do. I know that might sound weird, but I just did a lot of them off camera, and now I'm gonna like record them. So this one and then Wicked Bloodline are the only 2 that I actually have yet to complete. And then like, you know, here in the next coming days I'm going to do like, okay, here's Goku's family, here's Vegeta's family, even though I've already completed it. So like you won't be able to see me complete the mission, but like it'll be almost like a little bit of a guide, if you will. But I mean, really, Goku's family, Vegeta's family, and Kamehameha, they're really so easy that pretty much everyone should be able to do it. I don't remember the rest of them, if I'm being completely honest. Now, our rotations here were pretty bad, and they were honestly so bad that I am thinking about resetting, but I'm not going to. The reason they're so bad is because we did not get the 17 and the 18 on rotation together, the free-to-play ones, because they do both stack up defense. And we actually got really unlucky with where STR Cell is, too. So I guess I need to float him off, even though I really don't want to, because he needs to stack up as well. So pretty much here the way this works is we want the 17, 18, and STR Cell to stack up their defense as much as they possibly can. And we want to stay below, I think it's 60 or 70% HP. I should probably check, actually. But earlier, if you would have looked at my items, you would have seen that I only have 1 healing item. I have 1 healing item, 2 damage reduction items, and a Ghost Usher. And the reason I have that is because throughout this entire event, I want to stay under the threshold for MVP 17, so that way he always has his damage reduction. So what is his threshold, actually? It is 77%. Okay, his threshold is actually not as bad as I thought it was, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you give the super to here. No one here is stacking up attack or defense or anything. But the reason I decided to give it to physical cells because any damage we were to take, like if that were to have been a super, he would have just healed it up here from super attacking. Now, one thing that is, well, not pretty bad, but not great, and I didn't actually realize when I tried to do that, because I did try to do all of these off camera, and then I would just re-record them all, like, on camera later. One thing I did realize that I did not know at the time, like, when I rainbowed this guy, and when I actually just rainbowed her for this, but one thing I didn't realize is they only do additional supers if you're going up against a Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. So they're only going to be doing 1 super. I thought they always did additionals if they were on rotation together. That is not the case. I'm pretty sure the way it works is like 17 gets an extra chance to crit, and 18 gets an extra chance to dodge when they're together. But, I mean, that's not really what I was hoping for. Now, they do have as much additional as I can give them in the Hidden Potential system, which for both of them is level 15. And I really want them to get some doubles here. That would really be helpful. And then STR Cell also, we would like for him to do some good things. So we haven't taken any damage here, which is kind of not what we want. I would actually be pretty happy. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter until we get later in the event that we sustain damage. Because really, I just realized we got an 11 key here with this cell, which, even though he straight up kills himself, it does heal him for some reason. I'm not real sure why they decided to do that, but, you know, we did get a double super here, which is nice, because that does double stack up his attack and defense. This super is actually going to do damage. Yeah, 200k, so next turn we are actually going to have the damage reduction active with 17. Now, we don't want to eat too many supers like that, just because, like, pretty much, I have 2 Icaruses, I have 2 Whis, I have 2 Ghost Ushers, and I have 2 healing items. So I don't want to have to, like, spam healing items too much, because I physically, like, I cannot with the items that I brought. But we should be looking pretty good here. I would like to kind of slow down a little bit, though. I mean, not really for the video, because, like, obviously, I mean, talking for, I don't know how long is this video, guys? I almost said leave it in the comments down below, but by the time you see this, I've already, like, finished recording it, I've edited it, I've uploaded it, I've made a thumbnail for it, so I already know how long the video is, but right now, it's like, this video could be, like, more than 40 minutes long. It's probably, like, 30 minutes long or something, but talking for, like, 30 minutes is not super easy, so it would be nice if we could move fast through this, but also, like, moving fast isn't really the best when you're trying to stack up attack and defense. Especially, like, it's nice that we got an additional with 18 there, but we really want additionals with 17. Because, remember, 17 has type disadvantage against Int UI Goku, which is definitely the hardest part of the event. So him getting double supers is probably more important than with 18, because, I mean, 18 has type disadvantage pretty often, but he doesn't have type disadvantage against, like, the super difficult parts of the event. We're just going to put Int Cell in the front slot there. Also, one thing, it would be really nice if we could transform with Int Cell pretty, like, soon. Just because before Cell transforms, he does not have, like, shocking speed, and after he transforms, he gains shocking speed. So that's just going to be an extra 2 key that he's going to be getting with the STR Cell. So that would be pretty handy. I mean, key isn't a huge issue on this team anyway, just because we do have 2, like, Tournament of Power 17s floating around who are giving 3 key to everyone. But, I mean, you can never have too much key. Okay, so we're already on Super Saiyan 2. Now, I know we're like 6 minutes in and we're only on Super Saiyan 2, but we are actually moving a little faster than I would like to be, like, just ideally. But what are we going to do? And this is actually a pretty bad rotation. Every time we have physical LR Cell in a rotation, it's not going to be great. Just because, like, he's the only rotation where, like, everyone is not getting the defensive support. And I guess on the Cell rotation, it's not that bad, because they're getting, like, a whole lot of extra links. Well, not extra links, but they're activating a whole lot of physical Cells links, right? Okay, so this is going to finish off Super Saiyan 2 Goku. We do not have the chance to do an additional here, but that's okay. 427k. I haven't checked any defenses yet. So here, we should have Big Bad Bosses, I think. Do we? We do. Okay, what's defense? Only 136k. That's really not the best, considering Big Bad Bosses is active and he has 60% defensive support. Now, I really do think as long as we make it to Int UI Goku, we shouldn't have too much of an issue, because at that point, I can leave the MVP 17s on rotation, and if I just keep us below the 77% threshold, they're going to be decent tanks, just like stabilizing each rotation, as well as making everyone else on the turn better defensively. And once we do get there, I think the only person, not the only person, but the only character I'll have to worry about is the Tech 17. Because, I mean, even by then he will probably be taking double digits from normals, because he will hopefully be like north of 200k defense, with a 60% defense up. But, I mean, a super attack with type disadvantage, it's never good. Alright, so here, 128,000. See, the thing with the 18 is her on top of her getting an additional super, her defense is like an extra 600 higher, so her getting the additional super on top of her already having a higher defensive stat means right now she is stacking up significantly faster than the Tech 17 here. Okay, we actually did not get the Dokkan mode here. I thought we were going to, which means we're going to get it next turn. And I'm actually going to give it to STR Cell, because I'm afraid if I give it to Int Cell, he might finish it off, and I need STR Cell to stack up as much as we can. Okay. Please additional. I don't even care if she crits. I don't really need her to do damage. I just want her to keep raising up her defense. She did not. That's fine, though. We didn't get supered that turn. Which means we're probably going to get supered right away, which means I'm not sure if I want to put STR Cell up front. We did just lower Super Saiyan 3 Goku's attack twice, so it might not be super bad? Question mark? I mean, 135,000. That's not great. Whatever, I'm just gonna make sure we live. I don't care. Like, if we miss out on one stack, I don't really care. I just realized we got the Dokkan mode with him anyway. Yeah, see, like, right there, this is the turn where it would really matter that Int Cell transformed. Because remember, like, once Int Cell transforms, I could have probably gotten him a super. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I could have probably gotten him a super. And it also looks like, well, actually, no. I was about to say it looks like next time we get this rotation, we might transform with Int Cell. That's actually probably not the case, because Physical Cell, on top of him healing us 10% after this turn, the Dokkan mode, whatever damage it does, it's also going to heal us up here, so probably not going to see Int Cell, well, Int Perfect Cell anytime soon. So, 10% HP there, and then also probably, like, what is that, 170k HP from the Dokkan mode. So, Yeah, our HP isn't like max by any stretch of the imagination, but it is pretty high. I mean, if she gets a double super this turn, I think she's going to be over 200k defense already, which is very good. We'll just do that, I guess. And as soon as we get to the Super Saiyan God stage, is when it starts to get more difficult, because, I mean, MVP 17, he does everything. He gives ki, he gives defense, he has decent attack himself, and he debuffs. But once we get here, you can no longer debuff the Goku. So this is where, like, it does, like, start to get a little bit more difficult, just because, I mean, lowering attack, I might not have talked about it much, but it was really helping us in the amount of damage we were taking. Nice dodge. I think that was 3 dodge, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any dodge from his passive. I think the 18 has dodge from her passive. I could be wrong and stupid, but I hope I'm not. Okay. We cannot get any key here within Cell, but that is okay. Remember, STR Cell does get extra defense and attack if we get him 6 orbs, but that is not happening here. I think we are below the threshold for MVP 17, so I don't think we need to use an item here at all. Actually, we are, because if you have Big Bad Bosses active, then you probably have it. Because Big Bad Bosses threshold is 80% HP, and MVP 17's is 77%. So unless if you're at like 78 or 79%, you probably have MVP 17's passive if you have Big Bad Bosses. I almost said crit, but I really don't want him to crit. But both mine and the friend's MVP 17s are rainbowed, so I mean there is a pretty decent chance he's gonna crit. Although I think I gave mine a good amount of additional, thinking about it. I gave him about an even split. The reason I wanted to give him additionals is just because, like, lowering attack multiple times, it's super useful for, what's our defense? 150k, even without the extra defensive support, is pretty good. But getting double supers and, like, super battle road when you're lowering attack is very, very useful. That's the main reason why I gave him a nice split. Okay, double super? No, okay, that's fine. She is dodging, but it didn't really matter. That would have done double digits anyway. Is he gonna get supered again? Is God Goku just targeting him? I don't see how much HP we had here, actually. No, we just didn't get supered this turn. That's fine. So next turn I am going to put STR Cell up front, because I don't want Int Cell to finish it off. 5 key. We almost got there. We'll give him that, I guess. And just checking defense. 226k is pretty good. And then this cell at 150k. And my cell's 55%, by the way. I hope I can pull a dupe at the 5-year anniversary, which I am officially saving for. I said I was saving for it like 5 months ago, and since then I've summoned like 3 times. I summoned on Saiyan Day. I did the first cycle on each of the Goku and Vegeta banners now. And I also summoned on Blue Kaioken and Goku, which I didn't plan on summoning on any of those. But now I'm officially saving for the 5-year. I think I have like 200 stones? No, I think I have like 160 stones. And I almost bought the second 77 pack, but I decided against it. I might pick it up. I guess we'll see. You guys probably don't care about my stone buying habits, huh? That's probably just me. Ooh, this is kind of scary because of the type advantage here, and Blue Goku is kind of difficult. Although one good thing about bringing a Whis and an Icarus, it does just mean, like, as soon as we get to STR and UI Gokus, we can just pretty much use one, and then as soon as one runs off, we can use another one. Because that's 8 total turns of at least 35% damage reduction. And, I mean, I guess that's probably not enough for the whole event once you get to STR UI Goku, but it's probably enough for, like, over half of the turns once you get to STR UI Goku to have an item up. So I think this could probably be a win, considering we haven't used an item yet. And then also, the healing item I brought was Princess Snake, which is also damage reduction as well. So, we're looking decent. See, the thing is, physical MVP 17 is what scares me in the last stage. I'm going to do this. That is a super, so I'm going to do that. And then... No, I'm not going to get an I thought about getting an 11 key with STR Cell because that would heal us, but I'm not going to do that, and I'm also not going to super at all with Physical Cell because I really don't want to heal us up here. Alright, good. So here we don't have Big Bad Bosses active, and we don't have the defensive support, so our defense here should not be great at all. 257k is significantly more than I thought we were going to take, though. Whew, okay. Big Bad Bosses is active now, and next time we get this rotation, I think we're going to transform within Cell. I did not actually check our not our defense, our HP. I don't know how low we are. Oh, did we just die? Physical LR Cell has very bad defense. Yep, we died. Alright, cool. We'll be back. Yeah, we'll just be back like halfway through Blue Goku. I'll see you there. Alright, so we're back here, and I really didn't think we would be back here. The reason is because I know you guys didn't see it, because I did actually just stop recording this time. A lot of times I don't, I just keep recording. But we were at 2,000 HP before this turn started. So we transformed within Cell, and he helped us a lot here. I'm just glad that we're alive. Now, just checking defense here. This Cell's defense does actually go down after he transforms. But if you get him a good amount of orbs, it will go back up. I think it's if you get him 4 orbs, it goes up, and then if you get him 8 orbs, it goes up even more. So here his defense should go up a little bit. Hopefully STR Cell doesn't get supered. Even if he does, we're still probably going to live, but it will hurt a little bit. His defense is 211k here. So decent, but not great. We have yet to use any items. That is another reason why we had like 2,000 HP. Is just because I was just pretty much risking it. Because I really do want to get to STRUI Goku without using any items. Nice double super. That is great. And if we get to STRUI Goku with no items, I'll feel pretty confident just because I'm perfectly okay. This is going to hurt a lot. How much is this going to do? Over 200k? 230k. Yeah, okay. But I'm perfectly fine spamming at least like 5 items against STRUI Goku. And the reason like 5 items is because we have 3 physical units, and we only have 1 tech unit. So STRUI Goku is going to be significantly more difficult than Int UI Goku. So I'm okay using like 5 items against STRUI Goku. Hopefully we finish off this Blue Goku this turn. Although we don't have a great rotation as far as like key goes, just because, I mean, we have LR Cell here. What do we expect? I mean, I'm not going to use an item now. She has so much more defense than him, it's crazy. Although, remember, she is over 200k defense here, and we don't have any support, so that's actually pretty high. Alright, please double super 17. We want you to catch up, because we actually need your defense to be better than hers by the end of this. Okay, or don't, whatever. Now, if we get supered for the rest of this turn, we're going to die, I just realized. That's not the best. I actually was not paying much attention. Yikes. So they're going to heal us up 10% HP, and then we're going to have like 300k HP total. Please just don't do what you're doing right now. Oh god, if we die again, this is going to be so upsetting. 288k, we just died. We died by 3,000 HP. No. Okay. We'll be back in a second against STRUI Goku this time. This is so upsetting. Alright guys, so we are back now. I am just going to pop an item. I did have to use 1 item to get here, by the way. I did use a Princess Snake. Now, I'm just going to be completely honest. I think I'm going to use both my Whis. Not right now, but I'm saying in the STRUI Goku fight. Just because, like, I might even need more than that. Because, like, if we get supered in that back slot, we're going to die. Because here, MVP 17 doesn't have his damage reduction because he's stupid. That is the reason, by the way. It's because he's stupid. It's not because our HP was too high. It's because he's unintelligent. Okay, perfect. This is good. I should have put 18 in the front slot, but I was so used to going up against Blue Goku because it took me so long to beat Blue Goku. I just kind of forgot. I actually haven't been checking defense too much here, so I have no idea what STR Cell's defense is up to. I am going to use Int Cell's active skill next turn, by the way. I had to use an item, and I got Int Cell's transformation already, so as far as item usage goes, I'm not super confident, but we will hopefully be able to finish this. Nice double super from STR18. STR-18 throughout the rest of the event is going to be like one of our better tanks. Because unlike the 17, he doesn't have type disadvantage. And I mean, really, STR Cell and STR-18 are really the only two that we can consistently have tank for the rest of the event. Because either like type disadvantage for the rest of them, or in Cell just isn't great defensively unless if you get him like a full field of orbs. Alright, so let's just check STR Cell's defense. 370k is very good. Here I'm going to use his active skill just because, I mean, STRUI Goku is the stage that I'm most scared of, so I feel like this is a good time to use his active skill. It would be nice if we could crit here, but like I said, I don't have any dupes for Int Cell, so no critting will be happening. But how much damage is this going to do? Alright, 1,000,000 damage that he couldn't even possibly dodge is really good. We're going to do that, and then I really messed up those orbs when I did that, huh? I can get 6 orbs there. We do still have the Whis Live, and this time the MVP 17 does have his damage reduction active here, so we definitely don't need an item here. And I think next turn, I might just use another Whis. Because at this point, I think I might get a third Dokkan mode in this fight. Just because this Android's team is not moving super fast. Although the double super and both of them landing is really nice. 3.6 million is pretty good. We didn't get him as many orbs as I wanted to. Like, his full passive isn't active here, but we got him a good amount of orbs. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Whew. I'd have been so upset if I wasn't recording. Alright, 1.3 million. And then, if they don't crit, they don't do anything here, because we can't debuff their attack and defense. Well, we can debuff his defense, but since we don't have counter units, that doesn't do too much. Alright, double digits. Pretty good. Now, here... Dang it. If there was going to be no tax in the back slot, we wouldn't need to use an item, but I have to use a Whis here. We'll just get that same color orb. How much is that going to heal us up? I keep on accidentally leaving 17 in the front slot when I should be leaving 18 there. 18 has 60,000 more defense. So, I mean, that's what I would be doing if I was smart. We're just going to get same color orbs here. I don't think we're going to die. I mean, I actually think that we could if we got supered in the last slot, even with the 40% damage reduction from Whis. But, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Crit? Okay, we've already gotten rid of half of STRUI Goku's health, which is pretty good. Although we also have used 2 Whis, so you can look at this 2 different ways. Either we're spamming items, or we're halfway done with the hardest part for us. Also, I've been recording this video for like 2 hours at this point. But what are you gonna do? 53,000, ouch. Okay, and here we are definitely okay. I am going to do that, and then we can almost get 6 orbs, not quite. We definitely don't need an item here, though. It would really be nice if Incel in the first slot didn't get super attacked, but even if he did, I don't think we would die. But it would be kinda close. Just please don't super in the front slot, Goku. Although he's probably going to, right? Because he didn't super last turn. He didn't. Perfect. STR Cell here would probably take double-digit damage, to be honest. Just because of how high his defense is. And he just keeps double supering, which is really nice. And we have 2 bars of HP left on STRUI Goku, which is very exciting. Next turn I might use a Ghost Usher, actually. Depending on where all of the attacks end up. Like, if there's no attacks in the last slot, I won't. But if there is an attack in the last slot, I probably will just use a Ghost Usher. Should I? I don't know. See, I'm not afraid to spam items in this stage, because going into the last stage, I mean, we're going to have, like, 2 solid tanks, and then 3 other units that will have type advantage. I mean, yeah, here I'm just going to take the turn, because the attacks are too evenly distributed. We'll do that. That's going to heal us up about 10k. We're going to get that, and that's going to heal us up like 60k. Now, if we get lucky with how many of these land or crit or additional, it's possible that we win this turn. I don't think we will. It would be really nice if we could. Okay, that didn't crit. And he isn't dodging much, though, which is really nice. Although, I don't know why, but I'm starting to get the feeling that because he's not dodging much in STRUI Goku, when he turns into Int UI Goku, he's definitely going to dodge a lot more. There's no science behind what I just said, but it's a feeling that I'm getting. And we can't get any orbs. This is bad. Like, I can't get any orbs at all here. Man, I really messed up the orbs last time, huh? I mean, we need like a crit or an additional from STR Cell here. I'm gonna use an Icarus, I guess. But I mean, if we get supered in that third slot, we're just going to die. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Although STR Cell is going to heal us up a little bit here. He's going to heal up 10% of our HP. Please don't dodge this. Dang it. Additional? Yes, 2.7 million. Dang. Alright, just land. Perfect. Didn't finish it off. Uh-oh, I don't think Cell can finish this off, even if he lands. 1.7 million. He didn't have much HP left, but also, like, this isn't going to do much. 650? Perfect. I don't think I needed to use that item that I used last turn, but what are we going to do? Alright. This is not bad, but it's also not good. The reason it's not bad is because, like, we can have it to where Tech 17 doesn't get hurt here, but also we have to float off STR 18, which we didn't really want to do. But, I mean, we're going to do what we need to. So here, definitely didn't need to use an item. There is still an Icarus live, though, which kind of makes me regret actually floating off the 18, because with an Icarus live, 17 wouldn't have taken too much damage there. Although I guess if it's a super in the last slot, I probably did the right thing. We need this Tech 17 to, like, crit or something. I meant additional, but he crit too. Okay. Alright, if he supers, this still isn't going to do too much because their defense is so high. This is going to be double digits, I think. Like, with the defensive support, with the Icarus, with their defense being so high. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, here... Man, I just have to keep floating off the unit that I don't want to, huh? Because if I want to be decent defensively, huh. I guess I don't need to. I don't know what to do here. Because I really just... We're just going to risk it. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. Because here, Cell should have decent defense, and as long as he doesn't get super, we are completely fine. We are 100% okay as long as he does not eat a super attack. If he does eat a super attack, we're going to die, but I mean, what was that, like a 20% chance he was going to eat a super attack? Please super. Please super. Please super. Please. No. 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 Please. No. 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 Oh, no. Alright, so there's a 3 million attack stat from STR Cell. Pretty good. We're gonna die, aren't we? 4.3 million attack stat from Cell. We have like 300,000 HP, but also like that's not enough to eat a super. He didn't super at all. Wasn't that just fantastic? So see, like, right now is when I wish that I had a unit that would show me super attacks. But I do not. So I'm actually just going to use an Icarus here. I'm not going to take the turn. I'm going to use an Icarus. And with an Icarus, even if like we get supered in the last slot, I think we should live just because of how high his defense is. And then this is also going to heal us a little bit from these same color orbs. Healed us like 40k. Alright. So now we got Physical Cell on rotation. He's going to take a little bit of damage if we don't have an item active. But he's not going to take too much because of type advantage. And he's going to be getting that extra defense. Our rotations aren't really what I wanted, though, because I did float off STR 18, which means next rotation, it's going to be like the best defensive rotation we're ever going to get. But, I mean, that means the turn after, it's not going to be the best. I mean, if they would just attack, if this guy would just attack one slot, well, or just 2 slots, it would be so much easier and better. Oh, gosh. He didn't super yet, did he? You're kidding. If he supers... Did he not super for 2 turns? Wait. What are we doing? I feel like he hasn't supered in like 2 turns. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like this. Just get you that one same color orb. We don't have enough. I really don't want to heal anymore with orbs. And I can't super unless if I heal more with orbs. So what am I gonna do? I guess I'm gonna heal more with orbs because I would really like her to super attack. Now, this turn we have to eat a super. Like, he hasn't supered in like 2 turns. So I would be very surprised if we did not eat a super this turn. And no matter who eats it, we're going to survive. Okay, that's good. Because of the type advantage. Like, he definitely had the lowest defense here. But because of the type advantage and the damage reduction, he should be fine. 10k. Did I have 2 items active here? Or am I stupid? I'm probably stupid. Okay, we're not doing too much damage here. That's the only thing about these videos, is they're going to go pretty slow. I kind of regret this being the first one that I recorded, because if I would have done, like, Goku's family, Kamehameha, Vegeta's family, I could have probably done this pretty quickly. Whereas, like, at this point, I've been recording for, like, 2.5 hours. But, you know, we're getting the difficult ones out of the way. Okay, I guess we'll do... Did we not get... That's... Okay. I'm actually very upset here. Because I don't think we got MVP 17's passive active here. So, I'm actually going to use this Princess Snake. Our HP got too high. That's... We heal too much on this team. Like, too much for our own good. Because we can't, like, stay at the passive requirement that I want to. So, please, we need to eat a super this turn. We need to eat a super this turn. Yeah, he definitely didn't have his passive active. Just with how much damage he's taking with that item. Okay, we should have... Hopefully we take enough damage here so that next turn our MVP 17 does have his damage reduction active. Because I'm pretty sure the only item we have left now is a Ghost Usher, and I don't want to have to use that next turn. Although, who all do we have next turn? I think we have Tech 17. I might need to use it, depending on where the attacks are lined up. Alright, so we got him below half health here. Please let this land, please let this land. Alright, good. 2.5 million with type advantage is a very nice hit that we can get in here. Probably, like, not quite a bar. I would say probably, like, 75% of bar. What is Incel's attack going to be here? 3 million, not bad. And it landed as well. Okay. STR and UI Goku are not dodging much here, which is helping us a lot, because we really don't have a... We shouldn't be, like, this close to winning. Next turn, we have nothing to worry about. This turn, we do. So I'm going to take this turn. That's our last item. That's our last item that we just used. Not going to get any same color orbs here. I'm not going to mess up and get same color orbs like I did earlier. So next turn, we're going to get a Dokkan mode, and we're going to win. So that is... I didn't even realize how close we were to getting a third Dokkan mode, by the way. This is the third Dokkan mode in this run. I know you haven't seen this whole run, but we were going pretty slow. Please land? Aw. If that would have landed, I would have known for sure that next turn we could finish off with the Dokkan mode. Now I'm not so sure, but we should be pretty good. Okay, so here, I'm going to give the Dokkan mode to... can LR sell? That is 6 key. He's at 12, so that is an 18 key super, so we're going to do that. I'm going to leave it how it is. Looking back defensively, I would have rather put 17 in that last slot, but that also wouldn't have given him enough key, and it wouldn't have given him as much attack either. We could get hit kind of hard here. 25. Oh, we're getting hit significantly harder than I thought we would here. This better finish it off, because if not, we might die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got them all. He cannot crit. He can additional. So, we're hoping for an additional, or we're hoping that MVP 17's attack after his lands. So we're at 2 million attack set here. Gosh. This is way too close. Come on. No. Oh, we got an additional normal. This is so scary. Okay, 1 point, he dodged. No. No. Man, he's gonna super this last slot, and I'm going to die, aren't I? Please double super. Just make me feel better, double super. No. Okay, we're taking double digits. No super, no super, no super, no super. No super. Okay. So, pretty much... as long as he doesn't dodge both of these first 2 attacks, we should be perfectly fine. If he does dodge both of these first 2 attacks, he can kill us. Okay, that shouldn't do too much damage at all. We have like almost 500,000 defense with him. So we should be okay, right? 50k, perfect. STR Cell's the MVP. Is this gonna land? Okay, we won. Whew. That took a long time, but we beat it with androids. Seeing how difficult this was makes me just realize I'm not gonna beat the Wicked Bloodline one, at least until I get Cooler or LR Full Power Frieza. So I did end up beating it, took all my items, took some luck. Let's go accept this mission, because this is going to be the only mission I can really accept in this video series. So 5 stones, we're going to do this summon as well. I haven't gotten an SSR in the last, like, a long time in these summons. Like, I would say in the last, like, 30 tickets, I haven't gotten an SSR. Dang it, if we would have got one more, like, person to come in with us, that would have been a guaranteed SSR. See, I know it says the SSR rate on this banner is normal. I swear it's not. Oh, we got an SSR. Double crack? Okay. Double crack would have meant LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And our SSR is, this is number 4. Alright, so our SSR is in the last slot. And it is... Wait, is that a rainbow? If that's a rainbow, I'm actually really excited, because that guy was my first ever TUR. Hold up. Super Tech. This video is way too long for me to be doing this. How many dupes do I have? That's a rainbow! Okay, there's going to be a rainbow video on this guy coming out, by the way. Because he was my first TUR, and he's getting an EZA here pretty shortly. So look forward to that. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name is Blah, and I will see you guys next time.